we're live, so hopefully I have everything popped up and ready to go. Obviously, we've gotten a little bit of traffic lately our way. We've got a lot of views on YouTube. We've made it to some news stations. We have several million views on multiple different platforms on social media. So yeah, this is starting to gain fire, and it's because of a lot of the people that have followed our story from the beginning and understand the unjust that our family is going through and how awful the city of Pigeon Forge has handled this. And there's just zero moral behind it. The mayor's admitted that. But yeah, we get a lot of questions about the route. So I just wanted to kind of dive into that. We've talked about it before, but let's do a real in-depth, detailed description of it and show you why it just isn't right. So we'll roll right into it. So right here is the Westside connector. This is a route that Pigeon Forge has drew up to somewhat bypass the parkway. They had two different options in the beginning. There was the southern route right here, which is pretty straight. Seems like that would be a good route for the community. Doesn't have any crazy turns. It's looks like a good flow. I think that was the intention of this, is to have good flow for the community to bypass the parkway. Right here is the church. Here's the nursing home and campground right there. This piece of parcel is our property. So as you can see, it doesn't affect the structure of the church or the nursing home. We've had people talk about that. And it goes through the campground. So they brought this to the community on October 26th, right? Really want you to focus on that date, October 26th. When it was brought to them, it was approached like this. So pink route was that southern straight route. Green route is the route that kind of goes off into the community. Seems a little more disruptive to me. Seems like the pink option's the less disruptive one. I know federally, on federal levels, which you can see right here, according to the Federal Highway Association Administration, they're looking for stuff that's less disruptive. There's protocols to this when figuring out roadways. So they took it to the community and they voted. 17 were in favor of the pink route. So, a lot of it in here is talking about it's less impact on businesses. So yeah, right here it is. So this one would be better for commuting bicyclists. The sidewalk would benefit people, goes along the creek. So there was those 17 that were a proponent of this pink option. Only 6 wanted the green option. And as you can see, a lot of focus here on the campground. I wonder why. A lot of focus on the campground. So, like I said, focus on those dates. That was October 26th when they held that. After that meeting, if it happened publicly, there's no public records of it that we could find. But they went behind the scenes and decided to come up with a hybrid route that would go around that campground. And then that was voted upon. That wasn't brought to the public. That was what they decided from what we can find. There, again, we can find no records of it. We've asked for them. So we've been getting, tips, and we also know, we're aware. Jerry Ware was in the paper stating for that Westside connector, if the road goes through there, it will destroy that campground. Jerry Ware, his family has ties to that campground. Jerry Ware is the mayor's dad. And the mayor's brother was a part of that campground as well. The other thing that was hidden all the way up until after all these decisions were made to the public, there's no records of it. You know, it seems like that something like this would probably be brought up to the general public. The mayor had interest in this campground during these discussions, and he dissolved himself of it on October 27th. We have on the last video where the mayor kind of talks about this, he said what she doesn't know, what she was referring to my mom, is that when two parties agree to something and there's a notary there, it doesn't have to be on the record, and it's all good and fine. So he went behind the scenes and apparently dissolved himself from this. But it's a little strange that, regardless of that situation, why this wasn't addressed to the public, that he had financial gain in that while discussing these two routes. I don't know about you guys, but that seems a little strange. So, got some more tips. Something else that seems a little strange. According to public records, something was sent to us here. This was the response Mayor Ware was going to send to us about a document that we sent him. He says right here that he had a membership purchase agreement in which he sold his interest for $0 to the current owner of the campground. Wow. A campground. He sold it for $0. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Like, I'm presenting the facts to you guys, and I guess you can take it how you want, but it points in all the correct direction, right, of what was going on here. They didn't want that road going through that campground, and they made sure of it, and unfortunately, we were the ones that had the fault to take the fall on this. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And again, you know, we appreciate everybody so much and all the support, everything that has happened, all the momentum that we have got is all because of you guys and your support on this. And we're not going to stop fighting. This is something that now we are passionate about, is property rights, regardless of what our outcome becomes. We're not going to stop fighting over this. So we appreciate everybody, and, you know, keep getting the word out there. Thanks.